Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. Folks, today we have Michigan International Speedway. I'm actually recording this on Saturday, pretty much right after the Michigan Xfinity race. So that's kind of fun. Not much else to say, though. We're going to get out there, 100 laps. I think we got 3 stops as usual. So let's get out there. New cup scheme, but just paints, not any striping differences. A little fun trying to find a car that we have some luck with. Anyway, we'll see you at qualifying. That's a pretty good lap by Stewart. Not sure if we can beat it. I didn't practice. All right, here we go to the tri-oval for our qualifying lap. Probably should have had it up higher right to start. No big deal. We've got time. Gonna drive it right in there. A little slippery. Touched the apron almost. Well, we touched it, but almost lost it. That's as bad as that looked. Speed-wise, it was pretty okay, so that's all right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. This actually will be a pretty good one. I don't know about the lap itself, but that'll be a pretty good corner. Yeah, we'll bring it down on the apron. Oh, we just beat him. That's funny. Is that good enough? Bring me the money as we get the pole position. All right. Fantastic. Well, I mean, not much to say. Go and win this race.
This is the Michigan International Speedway, home to the automobile industry and some great competition. If you like 3 and 4 wide racing, then Michigan's your track. This 2-mile tri-oval allows for great action with its high banks and wide surface. Located just outside the Motor City, drivers are always hoping to put on a great show for the auto industry here.
I like one wide racing where I'm in the lead and everybody is behind me. I misshifted. We're fine. I certainly made Mark Martin unhappy about it, but it's okay. Aw, man. No, we're fine. Come on now. Don't do this. Why are we getting weird? Why are we being weird? Oh, because we have full tires. 3 wide. Yes, that's what I want. Never! All right. We'll kind of stay on the outside.
Still there. You're all clear.
See if I can get some of these spots back. Yeah, misshifting early on wasn't great. Whoa. Nope, that's going to ruin my race. Oh, good. Well, what kind of a race would it be if we didn't mess up the car on lap 1? So whatever. We got some damage. It's going to affect us. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Clear low.
We went from 1st to 24th. Tough break. We didn't cause a caution. We actually didn't do anything to anyone else.
All clear.
We'll be all right. We're just going to work. Whoa. Wow, Elliott. That dude slowed way far down, and we are super loose when we're going slow, so that's not great. We're basically a car, as it's already proven, that if we aren't running at the edge of, I don't know, its abilities, whatever you want to call it, it's running at the edge. We are super loose, and the car, we're going to lose it. Oh, yeah, we're super loose because of the rear end damage. Wow. Okay. Oh, boy. This is not great. Wow. Yikes. Oh, let's stay in front of the triples. Ooh, Hermie Sadler's back there with the triple-digit cars. All right. We'll get it to, did we? Yeah, that's part of the reason. We need to cool off the tires. What is going, well, no. I know why this is doing this. This is absolutely because of the damage. We're losing it coming out of 2. Well, we'll adjust.
You're all clear.
Because we've got 18 left in the tank. And a car that is broken.
Still there. Clear low.
Whew. That was an interesting move that we had to make, but kind of recovered, and we're gaining back up to part of the group at least, which is good. Very good. I'm gonna slow down a little bit more just to try to cool off the tires some, because that's gonna help out with the loosiness. But inside, oh, nope. It's a little tap. we're fine. We still have one good wheel, guys. That's more than enough. More than enough. I don't think I've ever had 3 wheels busted up, so that's weird. But hey, we're back up on Sadler. We got Kurt Busch, then Kevin Harvick. Looks like Mikey Wallace having a good race up there. Well, not really. I guess these guys are having a bad race. Wow. We're also drifting to the right. So thank you for that part of the damage.
Clear high.
It's such a, it's such a big track. I feel so confident that we're going to come back up through this once we get our pit stop in and drive back up with the pack. I feel pretty good about the whole thing, but there's a big gap past this, so I'd like to get in front of this whole pack in front of me. And, maybe not. I don't know. We definitely have to slow down a little bit more than normal. Have we cool them off yet? Not at all. Well, we cooled off the, well. Ow. All right. Yeah, that pulling to the right is not great. Well, dude, what was that even?
Clear low.
And he recovered. You know, it's probably would behoove me to just finish out this stint while I shut up and pay attention to driving the car. So I can get in front of these cars and, you know, get some positions, make some improvements on our driving, and hopefully pit in maybe the top 10 or so. I still have every intention of winning this race, so stay tuned. But we'll be back on the mic with you. Caution or pit stop. There's not going to be a lot of action because we suck right now. So we'll do that. Caution or pit stop is when we'll be back with you.
Out.
Hey, that's about the best thing that could have happened for us. Caution flies not caused by us. We need to pit and clean this thing up. We got our way back up to 10th place. We're going to be a bunch farther back here, but at least we got ourselves back up into 10th place, and we're able to, or 11. Yeah, 10th. So, whew, that took a lot of concentration because you're constantly fighting with the car pulling to the right, and then you're going in the corner. You're not as fast because your exit speed is slower. There's a lot of stuff, so I'm glad we're going to be able to get in there, get a fresh 20 of fuel, and 4 fresh Goodyear tires on the car. So we'll see you after the caution. You know what happened that's really important?
Going green.
The leaders pit, and guess where they are? Behind me, which makes it a lot easier. Well, except for Gordon and Jarrett and Kenseth and Rudd and Martin. Shut up. I was talking about Tony Stewart. He was the leader for 18 of the 22 laps that we've run. Now he's not, and I'm in front of him.
Still there.
And we're about to have a huge run.
All clear.
Yes. Yes, it's all great going down the backstretch until, oh yeah, that's right, it's a long track, so we can do, we're in the lead? Yeah, we are. Ooh. Oh, we're about to be back in the back of the pack again. Son of a... No.
Yellow's out.
That was you.
Spin in turn 4. Pace car's out.
That wasn't me. That was you. Well, maybe it was me. Fine. We'll just go and pit real quick. No big deal. And We'll see you in. Well, I mean, for you it's nothing. For me, it's like 8 minutes. So back to the fun of my phone games. Fuck all that trash. Now I get to be responsible.
There's the green flag.
But it's okay because I think everybody else that was behind us before pit, and now we're kind of back to where we were in the first place, but 10 spots back. Dang.
Still there.
Oh, we didn't even,
All clear.
because the, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my goodness.
Car low.
Come on. What are the odds it's a triple digit to get caught up behind? Sorry, Labani.
Clear high. Car
Oh.
high. You're 3 wide.
I'm
Car low. Car high.
I can't. I'm off the gas completely because I can't go anywhere with this triple digit in front of me. Did we get real damage? No.
Still there. Clear high.
All right. Well, this will be
All
another. We're gonna go up the track between these two
Clear high.
and gas it.
Car low. All clear.
I don't want to get too far away from the pack. We got bumped. We bumped someone. It wasn't anything. I don't even think that we caused any smoke on the track, so you know that nothing real happened. Hey, we got
Car
our
high.
full
You're
speed
all
back,
clear.
though, going into the corners at 100 or 205, 206 miles an hour. That's good. We'll get past this little group, start working up towards the next one. Let's get on the apron a little. Oh, that was this was horrible. This was, oh my goodness. Woo! We're not doing that again. We're not. Come on, get off of the wall. How does that, we just all of a sudden can't turn? We were doing like $160.
Car low.
Yeah. All right, you know, it's all. Whoop, there we go again. You know, maybe it's I was too confident. When I'm nervous about tracks, I'm like super
Still there.
good, or at least smarter.
All clear.
I don't know. We're fine. Everything is still fine. Who's off the track up there? Oh, Atwood out of the race. I see him on pit road. All right. Let's hold it at a high speed here and catch back up to the pack that we were
Still there.
almost caught up to. It. I said, hey, let's go on the apron. That seems like a great idea, guys. All right. And, well, we'll come off the gas a little bit here since Monsieur Burton got up in my grill.
Still there.
So if we've got,
Clear high.
I mean, I passed these two before. But, oh, wow. We
You're all
have
clear.
Jeff Gordon in front of
Clear
us.
high.
He was one of the leaders, so that's interesting. Blaney led a lap. He's up there, a couple spots. We'll be in the top 10 in just a minute here. See if I can grab the draft
Stay
on
high.
Burton.
Still there.
And we'll do
You're all
exactly
clear.
that. All right, let's get under him. Slow down a little bit extra. Nope, can't do that. All right. Got tight or something? I don't know.
Still there.
It's fine.
All clear.
Top 10, right back where we were before the first caution. But this time, it's different. This time, we have a car that's actually got some speed. We're loose out of nowhere for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know what it is. Woohoo! Those tires are toast. All right, we'll back up the corners. We'll back them up. We'll stop being an idiot. And we'll also not go into the corners at 178 miles an hour. Let me kind of cool these off. Let me pay attention to these. See if I can get them down into a good temperature. Yeah, by the end of this lap. Just do this. It's the right thing to do. Being in the 230s, even the 240s early coming out of the corner isn't a big deal. Being in the 260s, almost 270s was a big deal. I guess if we get to the end of the race and there's a short run, we can really just trash the crap out of the tires. That'll be okay, because it won't matter at that point. Yeah, we're good now. We've kind of gotten it under control, and we're catching up to these cars, so it's okay. We're still making headway on the leaders here. which is a big deal. Lots of racing to go. 66 laps left in the race. It's actually going
Still
by
there.
pretty fast. But
Clear high. Car high. All
just
clear.
pick one off at a time and somehow preserve our tires somewhat as well. I mean, isn't that what they ask all real drivers to do? Just, hey, yeah, catch everybody, but I'm also going to need you to not wear out your tires, sir. That's the goal. Oh, okay. But I have to drive faster than everybody else who has the same equipment? Yes. Oh, sure. I'm on it. 11 left in the tank. We'll speed it up, and we'll be back with you at the end of this stint.
Yellow's out.
Wow, caution comes out. We got 5 left in the tank, so of course we're going to pit. That's great for us. We were catching up to 7th, so we had calmed things down a bit. Obviously,
All
when the
clear.
cars start to spread out some, it works out really well for us, but we'll finish this stint in 7th. 57 left in the race, and we will be back with you after the caution. Well, other people had the same idea that we did. Here's the problem. Cars in front of us, some of them triple digits. Wow, Burton. Do not do it, Burton. I don't have anywhere to go.
Car low.
I didn't have anywhere to go. I had to come off the gas, but thankfully it was before the corner, so now I can just keep my foot in it, hopefully. This is going to be bad. This is going to be very bad. Let's see if I can jump across the... Oh, what are the odds of that being available?
Clear
Oh,
high.
that was amazing. All right. We're going to try to stay to the outside here, get a run. Nope. Okay, yep. Hold it. Junior's out there. He's not going to be slow. Perfect. Look at that, folks. That is how you get back to the lead with patience and perseverance.
Still there. Clear
All right.
high.
Keep him. He's actually like 2 laps down. I don't know. He must have some problems with his car. He's took like 3 or 4 pit stops today. So whatever there. That is awesome. More importantly, the fastest car on the track aside from us is the other Tony, Monsieur Stewart. And he is, well, he's back there. So that's nice. 17 in the tank. What do we have left in this race? Yeah, oh, it was Labonte that caused the yellow. He's still on pit road, so he must have blown his engine. 52 left in the race. We still have 2 stops, guys. We still have 2 full stops. That sucks. So we'll pit 40, 35, and then we'll pit with like 15 left. Unless cautions come out, but I always have to plan that they don't, even though they usually do. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. This is the time where we get to pull away from everybody, which is glorious. Put down some heaters. This might be a really fast lap. I don't know. Could be our best ever. Or not even. Well, we weren't that far off. Less than a tenth away from that. Now we're coming in real shallow, so that's going to really screw it up, and that's going to heat up the tires. Yeah, you saw that 264. As I quick flashed it, maybe you didn't. My front rights were at 264 in that corner. And my rear rights were actually kind of warm up too, so we're going to go ahead and back it off a little. Just a little. Just get it, you know. Give our tires a chance to stop screaming at us. And hopefully we'll still continue to push past Marlon, who's actually gained a tenth on us there, so he's out in front of everybody. He is out in front of everyone. So I have to keep that in mind, but I also have to cool off these tires some, which I think I'm doing. I think, yeah, they're back to cool. Doesn't take a lot. So we're going to go back to pushing it a little bit because he gained a tenth and a half there, maybe 2/10. But we're not going to push it like we were. We're going to, you know, we'll start to get into the corner before we let off the gas, but we'll let off the gas again, and then we'll get on it again. And, you know, I mean, we're going to do what we have to do to give ourselves a gap and the people behind us, especially if we have to pit. Looks like both Labanis are out. Terry Labani on pit road as well. Unless he is just going through service. We'll find out next time round. But, looks like we've kind of got everything under control here. 14 in the tank. We'll stay out for a while on the mic. Although I don't have much to talk about. We're going to get up to lap traffic pretty soon. Nothing really exciting happening. I think the Terry Labani just got off, so I think that it was just pit service from somebody who didn't pit under caution. So that's a thing. You know, I'm just making shit up now, and there's nothing to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and run out the rest of the stint without any action going on, and we'll be back with you guys. Caution, pit stop. All right, we're gonna be running around one more time. Actually, we're gonna hit not this lap, but the next time round. We caught Kurt Busch right at the end there with our rear end, but we didn't bring out the caution, so I barely caught him. It's crazy how those cars just get stupid like that, but okay. Like, we get tapped, and that doesn't do that to us normally, but all right, you know, you can only do so much. We should flip to one past the white line right there. There's Kurt Busch going down pit road with a blown engine. That's on us, but I'm not really worried about it. I got other things to worry about, which is winning a race. So we're going to go ahead, bring it around this time. Drop it down on that apron, coming out of 4, and hopefully have a clean pit stop. You never know how it's going to turn out, but we're not going to pass Mac here because we're just trying to get onto pit road. We're actually going to just get down on pit road right here. Or not pit road, but the thing. I don't know. Seemed like the best thing for me to do. 65, I believe. Well, it didn't at us, so it must be. A little confused as to how so many cars pit with us, and yet, or during the caution, and yet they aren't pitting yet. Like Sterling Marlin's pitting, and that appears to be the only car pitting at the same time as us. I really should have tightened the car up a little bit. It is super loose. Oh well. Yeah, we are way back, but of course we're way back. These cars haven't pit yet that are in front of us, which is crazy. We'll catch them pretty quick when they pit. Like Kenseth is pitting, because you can tell. Stewart's pitting as well, so those are two cars pitting at the same time that we pit. Marlin pitting, that's good. Ooh. Yeah, we're just... It's been, yeah, I'll have to try to tighten it up for the very last stint that we have, because at this point we are loose, and I thought it was because the tires are cold. Then I thought it was because I was overheating them, but it's really not either. It's just we are loose, and it's just a bit too loose. I mean, it's fast. It's a very fast car, but it's too loose. We got Gordon going down there. Blaney, Jarrett. Oh, everyone is. Everyone is. Back to the first place. We're going to have a huge gap. We are going to have a huge gap over a number of cars. Robbie Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Hamilton, Andretti, they all haven't pit yet. 10 out of 10 says that's the truth. So if this stays green, we're going to have over a 10-second lead over everybody. Which is awesome, because that's your goal when you're trying to dominate a race, especially after the way we started it. Now, next season, when things are even tougher by a long shot, will this happen? Would we be able to drive back up after making the mistakes that we made?
Best lap ever.
Potentially not, to be honest with you. Potentially not, but we can do it now. So that's what we're doing, is dominating a race the best that we can. Tony Stewart and Sterling Marlin are 10, 11 seconds behind us. That's awesome for us. As long as we keep our nose clean through the lap traffic, we should have no problem walking away with a victory here. And, of course, there is always lap traffic and all the other stuff that can happen. So,
That was your best lap ever.
wow, we're putting down some heaters right now. I'm not even trying to. I'm just running, talking, thinking, looking around at what I can do. Steve Park in front of us and a couple triple-digit cars. There we go. Robbie Gordon pit. Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin look like they're having a bit of a competition as they go back and forth in 4th and 5th place. But for us, it's really just about having another clean run. Getting through the challenges of our lower class brethren and Mike Skinner. Just, figuring out this loose car. Again, I have to remind myself to fix that on our final stint. Because, I would like, especially if we have a similar situation where it goes green, which I would love. But if it goes green and we have to pit under green again, when we come out, we'll have even a bigger lead, hopefully. And we'll be able to, if I tighten up the car, we'll run just a little slower probably. But at least we won't be breaking loose every time we go into a corner or come off. That was the problem at the end of that stint. We were coming out of 4 and the back end was starting to kick out and I was starting to have to feather the throttle just to get around it, which isn't fun. Not trying to have that. Looks like Martin has pulled away from Wallace. Not much of a competition there, but now Stewart and Marlin going at it, both within a second of each other. I feel like Stewart will pass Marlin. I'm off the corner so I can get inside. Thank you. Timing is everything. Short tracks, it's easier to pull that where you pull up behind somebody and they start to fade up the track and you hold it down so you can get to their fender. But not so easy. Yeah, see, look how loose we are. Anyway, not so easy when you're in a
All clear.
big track with sweeping corners. That part is the hard part. We got left here, 14 in the tank. We're just running around lap traffic right now. We're doing pretty well. No drama. So we're going to go ahead and run this stint out. And we'll be back with you as always. Caution or pit stop. No action. Just because there's no real action to happen. Or I guess if, you know what? Maybe action could happen. What am I talking about? I could mess up, hit the apron, and have to drive my way back up through, to which we'll have a lot to talk about at that point. But until then, I'm off the mic. Enjoy the music. Oh my goodness, the caution flies. I was just considering pitting. We're well within the window. And I brought up the thing to watch it to see the fuel mileage tick down. We're going to have 2 left. And guess what, folks? We get to pit. And I will let you know after the pit who it was that caused the caution. Honestly, I would have rather have pit under green and had no problems because now everyone's going to be right back up on us, and that sucks. But we should be out in front of everyone, hopefully. Hopefully. Well, I screwed up and did not adjust the car, so...
Green flag. Car low.
And we're not in first place because we got screwed on pit road. So those 2 things happen.
Car
Hold
low.
on, though, because this is actually a muy importante time.
Car low.
Oh my goodness, we almost just
Car
died.
high. Clear low. Clear high. Still there. 10 laps to go. Car high. Clear high.
All right, we have fresh tires, and we can't possibly... I mean, we'll get them really hot. We can do that and mess up that way, but we can't wear them all the way out in 10 laps. We've been making them last around 20 laps per stint, so... Just got to catch and pass
Clear high.
Stewart here. Oh, we had such a big lead. I guess, I mean, it's better for the race itself, for content, you know, for you guys to make it exciting here. Oh, wow, we just ran 2 tenths better than our best lap prior to that, so that's fun.
Stay high.
Gonna
Still
do a
there.
little swing action here. What's that? Cross under? It didn't pass us, so it's not really a crossover.
Still there.
We got to his fender. There it is.
Clear high.
On the gas so we can hold it. Hold it. He's getting a run on the inside. Gotta be careful. We don't want to just drive down on him. That's not the goal. Oop, there we go.
Clear high.
Got in front of him. Time to hopefully drive away from him. Not a lot of laps left, so this is a very good part of the race. Can't make any mistakes or he'll catch and pass us. Can't hit the apron. That would be horrible, and I don't know if we could recover from that. These are the types of things we have to keep in mind. Also, our wheels, all of them are smoking hot. When you get it down to the right rear is on fire too, that's pretty crazy. See if I can do anything to alleviate that without losing. See, but as soon as I come off of it, he starts to gain. He got that 10th back right away. How much did that help us, though? Yeah, see, but it also dropped the temps way down just doing that for 2 corners. 2 turns. So we got to keep that in mind. I'm just trying. Yeah, that was better. I was going to say, but how bad was that on the... Yeah, see that... Being in the 240s, not a big deal. Being in the 250s, pretty bad. Being in the 260s, not good at all. So, I mean, we got 6 to go. We'll do what we have to do to stay in front of Stewart and pull on him as much as we can, even though we're lighting up these tires. But I'm just doing what I need to do. Come out of this race with a victory. It's so important for us to drive, the best race that we can. Get into a groove of doing well, race over race, and really just separate us from the pack. We had kind of started to do that early on, and then we had a string of races where things just didn't go great.
5 laps to
I mean,
go.
yeah, I think only 2 races we haven't finished in the top 5, but I'm going for wins here, guys. This is supposed to be the season that's easy compared to next season. Next season, it's going to be a challenge every single race. So I want to really be able to come out in this season, and dominate. And as I've said, though, especially since it's the first time we've had the fully upgraded car. This is also our learning season. This is only our second season in the Cup Series, although there'll only be 3 seasons because we're, going to win that championship probably this year, and then I promise there will be the extra difficult final year. But, by the way, it is legendary difficulty. They all upgrade after you win the championship to make it even more difficult. But, this is essentially a year that we kind of can do the things we did at the beginning of this race, which was screw up mightily and still recover, drive through the pack, come back, and win a race. As to where next year, I don't think that's going to be the case. So we need to clean those things up before next year and really just be consistent. Now, I know that a road course has got to be coming up soon, and that is going to be interesting with this car. Like, I think at Sonoma we can definitely win. I also think that we can, I think we can win at both. With a fully upgraded car, it's such a difference in the second season with this fully upgraded car than it was in the first season. I just think that we're going to crush our numbers that we had last year in the road courses, and we are, at least by the Light Series, we were leaps and bounds ahead of everyone in time. The only time we really didn't do well was when I did what I do, which is not pay attention to what I'm doing, mess up, and lose positions because I went off track or I hit a wall or I hit another car and we got all messed up. But in the Cup Series, I feel like we can just put our head down and drive consistent laps on those road courses. There's no reason why we can't win there as well. And I want to be a good road course driver. I want to be the best road course driver in this game. I mean, not of other humans, but you know what I'm saying. Like in the game against the computer, I want to get those big leads and not screw up to bring them all back to us. So last lap, so I'm giving it all, holding it down. I'm smoking the tires. See, didn't care. It's going to go into 3 and 4, same way, and come away with a victory that is something that I believed we could do the entire time. Like, I never really had a doubt. We really pulled away from Stewart. He was our only competition, and everyone else we left in the dust. We had a huge lead on him before that final caution came out.
Great job.
Mark Martin was the cause of that final caution, and we come away with another victory. That's victory number 8 on the season. Fantastic job by the team of this 166 NSA Chevy Camaro. Top 5, Tony Savoy, Tony Stewart, Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, and Rusty Wallace. Not that it matters, but we walk home with $886,873. Tony Savoy dazzled the crowd at Michigan on June 12th and brought home the victory. With that win, we have taken nearly a 300-point lead on second place, Rusty Wallace. Wow! Speaking of, in the next episode, we will be racing at Infineon Raceway, otherwise known as Sonoma. So there's the answer that I had for the question at the end of this race, is when we'll be running that road course. It's in the next episode. So, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. We are over 150 subscribers now. Fantastic. Very excited. And thank you so very much for the support. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.